Ready? 5 seconds. Start. Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to submit under Rule 377 that my constituency, Saharasa, is a most backward area of northern Bihar. There are many government offices in Saharasa as it is a commissary. But it is very sad that this district remains cut off for at least 5 to 6 months from the other parts of the country due to the floods. There are floods every year in northern Bihar, due to which people have to face problems during rainy season as they cannot go from one place to another. Moreover, government workers also suffer as a result of it. This area has not yet been linked with air with the rest of the country. Many small scale industries based on agriculture are also located in this area. Next para. Therefore, I request that Saharasa should be connected at least with New Delhi, Patna, and Calcutta by air. It is a border area, so if it is linked with Vidyut service, then it would contribute a lot to the development of this area. Next para. From Assam accord till this Operation Rhino, because of the wrong policy and wrong methods of Government of India, you have given permanency to the belief of the people that Government of India will not respond to the demands raised in a peaceful way. People of Assam have come to believe that Government of India will listen only when the language of the gun is spoken. Now you are giving permanency to the belief that Assam can prosper only when it comes out of the Indian Union. Because of the wrong policies of the government, because of the Operation Rhino, the cause of ULFA is going to strike permanent roots. This is the most harmful thing to happen, and every member cutting across the party lines should raise his voice against this. Next para. Sir, in Assam, army has been allowed to enter houses at midnight. The army people are not only arresting people, but they are also interrogating them. They have even constructed torture chambers, what they call the interrogating chambers, in the army camps. They have ready-made instruments. They tie down the victims to a fan upside down and then switch on the fan. They have specially needles which are inserted through the victim's genitalia, and then electric shocks are given. This is actually happening in Assam. There are a number of cases where the High Court gave orders that the victims should be produced in the court, and the victims brought by the army were in such a condition that they were not able to walk and they had to be brought on stretchers. If the Honorable Minister is interested and if the Honorable Deputy Speaker allows me, I can give innumerable cases collected by the human rights organization. Next para, just to illustrate how the army is torturing people, I will give you an example of a very unfortunate girl, Raju Barua. She was hardly 20 years old and she was studying in a college. She had no links at all with the ULFA, and even the army had to agree with this fact. The army people went and raped her, and then they killed her and thrown her body out. In this way, there are so many cases of rape and killing. Even a 65 years old helpless school teacher was murdered. Why all this? Even day before yesterday, the president of the Bar Council of the Guwahati High Court was badly handled by the army. His house was raided in the night and nothing was found in his house. That is why the entire Bar Council and all the advocates of the Guwahati High Court boycotted the court yesterday. This is the plight of people in Guwahati, the heart of Assam. Next para, I will just take a few more minutes. This is an important matter. There is no representative from Punjab and Kashmir in the house. The people's representatives of Assam are here. You please let me raise my voice because this is the forum from where people's voice is to be heard. Next para, even in the interior areas of Assam, people were never supporting this demand, and I can say that with full confidence. Gradually, people are drifting towards that. If the army of our country behave in this way, with what dignity and what honor we will live in this country. Next para, there was not a single call given by any established political party of the country. People came out of their small towns, villages, subdivisions, numbering 10,000 to 30,000 and gherowed the army camps. In some areas, people gherowed the army camps for 3 or 4 days continuously. In this way, we are alienating the peace-loving citizens of Assam who are with India and who are part of India. Next para, apart from this, there are certain other problems in Assam. I would say that most of these problems are created because the government is not responding to the genuine demands of the people of Assam. If this attitude of government will continue, the peace-loving people of Assam will become violent. Stop.